morning, guys. It's morning and we need ambiance. Do not sleep on these Aldi's candles. They last forever and they smell amazing. They are 1/4 of the cost of a Bath and Body Works candle, maybe even less. They're like $6, guys, or $5. Unreal. I had this lit all day. It went down like this much on all day. Bath and Body Works would have been halfway down. I got this water bottle from Aldi's. Guess how much? $7. Bargain. Anyways, we're gonna make breakfast. So this morning, I got the notification of a lifetime, and that was that my Gmail is full, and then I need more storage. This happened to me already, like a year ago, and then I had to start paying $10 a month. I got a terabyte thing, okay, to like transfer everything to, but guys, I tried figuring it out. It was giving me such a headache, and I was like, F it. $10 a month it is, whatever, who cares? And so now it's happening again, and I'm like, frick, man, I have to try to delete as much stuff as possible. I don't know how to erase an entire inbox all at once, specifically for Yahoo, because my Yahoo inbox that I've had since I was a child, I have not once really taken the time to delete the emails. And I just really have to, because the number is getting really scary. One thing's for sure is that Yahoo has your back when it comes to storage. Google over here, they want to act like it's the end of the world. Like they can't store stuff for you and that you have to pay. Low-key rude. Today's breakfast is scrambled egg sandwich with vegan products. I have my milked cashew milk, my eggs. I'm gonna add a little bit of milk in here. I gotta add 2 more eggs because this is for me and for Jamadi. I was walking to the trash can, right? And I see this kid. He's like in his pajamas. He's just walking around. He doesn't want to make any eye contact and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I hope he's okay. Like, I wanted to ask if he was okay. You just don't know with the kids nowadays. They're kind of like another breed is what I've seen. And I'm not trying to be judgmental or whatever. They are very different from our generation. And I don't know. You don't want to be that guy that's like making something out of nothing. But it took me back to like me being a kid. And I came from a not so healthy household. I remember being that kid walking to the park at like 2 in the morning, or at like late at night at like 11 or something, or 12, or just in the middle of the day, like crying, just walking around the neighborhood. Whenever I see kids like that, I'm like, I hope that they're okay. And you know, I just didn't feel comfortable enough to ask this time if they were doing all right, especially because it's like, I don't know, it's a neighborhood, and I don't know why I didn't feel comfortable. I guess I'm getting to the age where I'm like, oh shoot, like I'm the older person that's walking by, you know, that could possibly help. And I'm realizing that if I do see that same kid, which I'm sure I will, because he lives in the neighborhood, I'm definitely gonna ask if he's okay. Like if I feel like something's off, the situation sucks. I know from my experience at least, like there was really nothing people could do except separate me and my siblings. We didn't really have family that we were really close to. We're kind of treated like outsiders. When it came to my dad's side of the family, I just always felt that. And I wouldn't want to live with people that I'm not really comfortable with, you know what I'm saying? The alternative option would have been my mom's side, right? But they have a whole lot of problems, and yeah, I would have hated to live in that. So, I mean, I made it out okay and we're good. What do you do in those situations, you know? Especially when you know what it feels like to be that kid. It's just a common thing. I guess I could be there as like a form of, hey, like if you need a place late at night to hang out or whatever, which is, it could be creepy because I'm a woman, you know what I mean? And I'm older, or like, it could be seen as weird. So I have to watch that too, because I'm very like, don't worry, I'm here for you, la la la. And then it's like, oh, this is a child. Like, yeah, I gotta be careful because people might think some things. On Halloween, I had my first injection. Tell me how these people, they freaking send me like a nurse advocate to teach me how to do the injection, and I've been talking to them for weeks. Finally get on the call, ready to do the injection, left it out for 30 minutes. She's never been trained on the injection, which left me fending for myself, and I just did it. I just went for it. I just did it. Follow the instructions on the little paper, and now I'm alive. So all is well. I feel very empowered by myself that I did that. I will say that the side effects of that, holy crap. because I've been super sleepy. The first day I was like, oh my God, I feel bruised. Like I literally felt bruised on my backside and like my hips right here. My stomach felt super tight. I was like, what the freak is this? Crazy. Little concerned about the side effects, not gonna lie. Because when I was calling the line, guys, it was listing all the negative side effects for a good 3 minutes. And I was just like, bro, you trying to convince me not to do this or what? Ended up doing myself. I slept for at least 16 hours. And yeah, I feel like I needed that. So I'm feeling a lot better. The runs on this medication, very, very real. I'm trying to make sure I hydrate. Dang it. I've only left these out for like a little bit. They say you're supposed to leave basil out. Freak, man. I guess because it's Florida, it's like humid. I have these other herbs. Look at the oregano. It's already starting to fuck up. At least the cilantro is doing pretty good. Yeah. I almost want to leave it like open like this. Yeah. Because clearly it doesn't like being closed. More of a reason to have my own herb garden. I just feel so weak today, guys. I was thinking to myself, like, I have to post another freaking YouTube video. I'm not gonna leave these people hanging. Like, I made a Halloween special, but that's not to replace the weekly video. Oh God. You know what I did the other day that I thought was genius? First, it started out of me being lazy, right? Whatchamacallit? It does that color, but I know it's okay. I got a rotisserie chicken from Sam's because it was just a quick meal, you know? And after grocery shopping, the last thing you want to do is cook. So I feel like getting a rotisserie chicken is the best plan of action. Then just adding that chicken to a salad, boom, I'm content. So I got it and I picked at it, then I put it in the fridge. And you know when it gets in the fridge, you're like, in my mind, it's so much harder to take apart like the pieces. I was feeling so off because of the injection. And I was like, I'm just gonna throw that bitch in a pot. Threw the whole thing in a pot, added a little bit of water, left it cooking for hours. All the meat came off the bones. Not only did I have like some really soft pulled chicken that I could just easily pick apart with some tongs and add to a container, but I got some chicken bone broth, y'all. And I was like, this is genius. I don't know why I never did that before. I always just toss the bones and stuff in a lot of the chicken and just let it go to waste. But no, take your rotisserie chicken, throw it in a freaking pot and be amazed. I really want to be that mom. What is it? They call it a crunchy mom. One day, I feel like the rotisserie chicken was one of those moments where I'm like, I could be a crunchy mom. And I hope that that's the right term for it. But like making things from scratch, being the little baker, being the one with the soaps in the house that she made. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be that girl. Those are freaking goals. If you're watching this and you're a country mom, slay. Guys, this Halloween, I was like, I'm not gonna spend that much money on freaking candy because 3 Halloweens ago, I bought so much candy, y'all. I was ready for the kids to come to the door. No one came, not a one. So I had to devour all of the candy. And it made me so sick, y'all. This year I was like, okay, we're in a new neighborhood. I've seen a lot of kids. Let me not be that person and not have candy. You know what I mean? So I got some candy on BOGO at Publix. I didn't even get that much. Let me show you. This is how much candy I got. Not a one kid came. Could you believe it? I don't know what to do with this candy. I have been eating it. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not good for me. I have to get rid of it. And I'm like, good God, give me the opportunity to give this away. My friend, she had a really good point. She was like, you should keep it for Christmas. You know, that way you can add it into like Christmas presents and stuff. I think I need to either take it out of my sight or just take it out of this house anyways. Do you remember back in the day when we would trick or treat for like hours and hours and wouldn't come home until 3 a.m., 2 a.m. with a trash bag full of candy? These kids nowadays are on their freaking iPad and they don't want to go. That, or maybe I'm just not in the right neighborhood. I don't know what the situation is, but y'all, I'm not wasting money on candy another year. Like, that's it. Not doing it because y'all don't show up. I think maybe it has to do with the fact that the safety issue, the world is definitely not what it used to be. And I know that our parents were saying that when we were kids. This time, it's real. Like, there are some crazy people out here. So me personally, my kids ain't trick-or-treating. No, not in no neighborhood. I would probably end up taking them to Disney or something to trick-or-treat, or SeaWorld, or some like local event where it's safe. Because knocking on people's doors nowadays, I don't trust it. I really don't. The fact that people put freaking stuff in candy to hurt people, what is going through your head? Like, what is wrong with you that you would even do that? that. For one, to the candy, because the candy's good. You're taking a piece of candy that was good and making it bad. And then for two, the people that are eating it, like it could be children, it could be adults. Like, you know that the parent tax is real. We are collecting our payment and we're gonna get some candy. You know what I'm saying? So what the heck? That's just crazy to me. Anyways, I gotta eat this breakfast and I gotta go to work. But I love you guys. If you have any questions about me, if you want me to talk about a specific topic, go ahead and comment below. Give me some content ideas. Until then, join me for the ride. Love you guys. Bye.